In 2005, an artist named Matt Furie drew a simple cartoon frog for his webcomic. The frog was just chilling, slouched back, saying, "Feels good, man." It was innocent. It was just a joke about a lazy frog. Nobody expected it to become anything. But 11 years later, that same frog had become one of the most controversial symbols in American politics. It had been stolen, twisted, and weaponized by thousands of people. And the crazy part, it all happened on 4chan, a website most people don't understand, and yet many fear. This is the story of how a harmless cartoon became a symbol of a movement, and how the person who created it spent years watching his own creation being used in ways he never imagined. Matt Furie created Pepe the Frog in 2005. He wasn't trying to start a meme. He was just drawing web comics for a site called Boys Club. Pepe was one character among many, a chill frog who'd pull his pants down and say, "Feels good, man," without caring what anyone thought. For several years, Pepe lived in anonymity. Furie's webcomic had a small audience. The frog wasn't famous. It was just a goofy character in a random webcomic. Then 4chan found it. Around 2008 to 2010, users on 4chan started sharing Pepe. They posted it in response to things. The image became what they called a reaction image, something you would drop when you wanted to express a feeling without typing anything out. By 2010, Pepe was everywhere on 4chan. Users had created thousands of variations. Fat Pepe, Sad Pepe, Angry Pepe. The frog kept evolving, but it was still wholesome. It was still just internet humor. Then, 2016 happened. Donald Trump announced his election campaign. The internet went crazy, and on 4chan's political board, something changed with Pepe. Users started creating political versions, but it didn't stop there. 4chan users started deliberately pairing Pepe with hateful imagery, with racist rhetoric, and with conspiracy theories. They weren't just joking anymore, they were weaponizing the frog. They literally called it the Great Meme War of 2016. And here's what made it so effective. Most people didn't understand it. The news didn't understand what was happening. But inside 4chan, everyone knew. They were deliberately using Pepe as a symbol. It was their visual language. It was how they communicated their movement without saying it directly. While all of this was happening, Matt Furie had no idea what was happening to his creation. In 2016, people started telling him. They said his frog had become a hate symbol. They sent him screenshots of his cartoon, paired with swastikas and racist slurs. Matt's reaction was pure horror. He never asked for this. He created something innocent, and the internet took it and twisted it into something evil, and he had no power to stop it. So he tried something desperate. In 2017, he drew a comic where Pepe died. He was literally trying to kill his own character to make people stop using it. It didn't work. The internet doesn't care what the original creator wants. Pepe was already living on its own. He did interviews. He tried to explain that he never created Pepe as a hate symbol, that it was supposed to be funny and chill, but it was too late. Millions of people had already decided what Pepe represented, and the creator lost his own creation to the internet. But here's what's really disturbing. It actually worked. The Pepe memes didn't just exist as jokes online. They influenced real politics. During the 2016 election, Pepe variations flooded Twitter, Reddit, and 4chan. Researchers later found that these memes were being used deliberately to spread misinformation and radicalize voters during the election. A cartoon frog was part of a coordinated campaign to influence how millions of people voted. Then in 2017, the Anti Defamation League officially classified Pepe as a hate symbol. Not because the image itself is inherently hateful, but because it had been consistently weaponized by hate groups to spread their ideology. Think about that. A major civil rights organization officially recognized this frog as a symbol of extremism, and Matt Furie didn't make that happen. His creation did it without his permission. The Pepe story shows how the internet actually works now, and it's darker than most people realize. Memes aren't just funny, they're vehicles for spreading ideology. They're how movements radicalize people without ever saying it explicitly. 4chan users understood this better than anyone. They took an innocent cartoon and deliberately weaponized it. They had a strategy, they executed it, and it changed the course of an election. And Matt Furie, he didn't just give up. Furie launched a massive legal campaign using copyright law to aggressively sue extremist figures who were profiting off his creation. And he actually won many of those battles. But once the internet takes something, you can't take it back. Once you release something into the wild, it belongs to everyone, and sometimes people use it against you. But maybe that's the biggest lesson from Pepe's story. We like to think creators control the meaning of what they make, that a drawing, a character, or a meme will always represent what its creator intended. The internet doesn't work that way.